You know, I would understand if it was DLC, but making you buy the entire game again.
No, yeah, I know. Well, they did it like arcade edition of Street Fighter 4. That was just DLC.
Yeah, I know, but they're not doing that with.
I know they could. What else? Oh, the biggest problem I have with them though is the Mega Man Legends 3 thing.
Don't even get me started. I love Mega Man Legends.
I know, I do too. Those are like my favorite.
Mega Man Legends 3, like, there's no reason for it not to happen. It's Mega Man, it's a well-known brand. Like, here's the thing. I love Okami, and I love Okami-den. I went out and bought it the first day. But to me, it makes absolutely no sense to release Okami-den and not release Mega Man 3. Mega Man has more name recognition. Like, Mega Man Legends 1 and 2 sold, I guess probably 2 didn't sell that well because it was like
right at the end.
Right at the end.
Yeah.
But 1 sold well enough to have the 64 version. And, like, you know, if you don't know Mega Man Legends, you know Mega Man 64. It's the same thing. Everyone knows Mega Man Volknight. Like, you could play him in Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. He was in Marvel vs. Capcom. Was he in 2 or?
There was just Mega Man in 2.
Oh, well. Anyway, like, everyone knows who Mega Man is. That's my point.
Right.
And they don't want to admit because Kiji left. Everything's because Kiji left. Like, where do you think the Lost Planet series is going to go? Do you think they're going to give a shit? No. You're not going to see one of those for a while. I'm surprised Dead Rising's still going on, but at the same time, like, it's just you know, Frank West, basically, mod. I mean, that's easy enough to do. You don't really need I'm sure Kiji had a lot already laid out before he left for that.
Is he going to start his own company, or is he just done?
He's working with American developers right now.
Oh.
I think he's taking a little time to himself. But other than that, like, I'm not worried about Kiji. He's going to do something.
Yeah.
I used to play Metal Slug X.
Well, what about
all
the Dead or Alive and Ninja Gaiden dude?
Oh, Itagaki?
Yeah, he's making that new shooting game.
Devil's Third.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be all right. He's kind of in the same boat. Like, he's working from a more Western angle of things.
Right. What happened to like Dead or Alive 5? Is that ever gonna come back?
I don't know, man.
They keep on making those beach volleyball games.
They made Dimensions for the 3DS.
No, Dead or Alive 5. They announced it like after 4 came out. So that's been years.
Yeah. Well, I guess the last Dead or Alive gameplay I played was the 360 one. Like the one where you could play as the Spartan.
Yeah. The girl Spartan.
Who cares? Call it thing.
It was a good game. I like it.
Metroid's a girl. Halo's a boy.
I never knew that when I played Metroid as a kid. I never knew.
You never beat it?
Not when I was a little kid, no.
Oh.
I mean, I beat it later, you know, but I already knew by the time I beat it.
Rocket launcher.
I'd always get to, like, the boss. Like, no, I beat Raid, but I always get to Ridley, and I didn't have enough missiles to beat him. You needed, like, 70 missiles to beat him or something. I just didn't have enough.
Justin Bailey, lol lol lol.
Yeah, and I didn't know about that when I was, like, 5. Yeah, this game didn't have bad loading times either, really.
No. Aside from the monkey juggling grenades.
It was like a couple, you know, like 30 seconds or whatever at the beginning. But
I used to play this all the time on the MVS over at the laundry mat. Our apartment's like laundry station, like the washing machine and the dryers and stuff, would never work. Either that or they'd always be occupied. So sometimes we'd like walk across to that coin laundry and like you know, just do our laundry there. Anyway, they had this Puzzle Bobble and King of Monsters.
Oh, King of Monsters.
Great game. Anyway, I used to play... Well, it wasn't this. It was Metal Slug X, which I find to be one of the best ones.
I think either 2 or 3 is my favorite. In 3, you can turn into the zombie that pukes blood, right?
You can turn into a mummy in X.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch now. Is there like 8 out or something now?
Oh, I think there's more than 8. I think there's like the Wii versions, and then there's...
Well, but like the number version, the one that's like, I think my sister has 7 or something on the DS.
I'm not sure. Is this a Japanese copy?
Yeah.
Whoa, crazy.
Not many of these games came to America. Like the Japanese copies are way easier and cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything. These are Japanese controllers, the Japanese model of the console.
So, do they have a coin button on this, wherever you can constantly get lives?
No.
Really?
Really. So this would make it harder than the MVS.
Yeah, I know. The MVS, I just have a button that I wired together. Yeah, I wired it together to the coin mechanism. So every time you press it, you just get lives. So you don't have to... I could get the coin mechanism up and working again, but it's really no point. I mean, like, it's just in my room. It's not a high-traffic area.
Get some income. Be like, hey, you want to play my arcade?
If I ever, like, worked in an office for whatever reason, or I had my own private business, I guess I would get it up and running. And
just put it in the back line.
Yeah.
Get a couple of dollars a week.
I just don't think that's where it's heading. Did you see Keith Apicary in, not Keith Apicary, what's his real name?
Nathan Barnett.
Nathan Barnett. He's in this, like, new commercial, like, about food. I think it's the new M&M
one.
Yeah,
yeah.
He's like, hungry.
Yeah.
I was happy to see him.
Yeah, I've seen him in a bunch of commercials. Well, not a bunch, but several.
I saw him as a zombie in something, a GameStop commercial.
Right, and he was the jetpack guy in something, it was like Toyota or Nissan commercial or something, like, nearest jetpack refueling station?
Has he been in a movie yet?
No.
Not even an indie one?
No, I don't think so.
He's in LA, isn't he?
Yeah.
He should definitely be in an indie movie.
I know he said something on his Facebook that he had some deal for like $200,000, but he rejected it.
Why?
Turned it down. I don't know, because...
What could he possibly do that would tarnish his reputation?
I don't know, like, I guess, like, they probably wouldn't... my guess is they wouldn't let him keep doing his videos for fun. They had to do everything for whatever. I don't know.
$100,000. I guess I could give up... well, I don't know. That's a tough
Your
call.
passion for, like... I don't know.
Yeah, he kind of made his reputation on it, and I can see how getting rid of that.
There's probably just some, like, bit part in some sitcom or something. As the creepy neighbor or something.
If they gave him his show, G4 Tech TV, or G4 I should say, would have 100% more shows, more content, original content. It's awful. I can't stand to watch it.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen G4?
No.
This conversation is not for you.
I don't have cable. Costs money.
I know. So you're gonna get like a whole street?
Yeah, I just got knifed. What a jerk.
Why did you do that?
I don't know, he was crawling around, he just came up and knifed me.
Why don't you create like a stream PC or something, like with Hulu or something? You got Netflix or something. You could also do allyouSee.org or...
No, I know, there's websites, I just don't have time.
Yeah.
I have work.
Me too.
I'm not working, I'm either playing games or making music videos. Or I'm out of town.
Not this time.
Not this time what?
Not this time you're not out of town.
No, I'm not out of town right now. I will be on Friday. Those are the slowest shots ever.
I know.
I think gravity would have more of a effect.
I'm sure they'll... Yeah,
like that smoke is like these little engines trying to slow them down. Like, if the barrel's already pointing down, you'd think the cannonballs will just fall out.
Fall, yeah.
Oh well.
They're using the turtle gun.
Yeah,
tortoise.
Tortoise.
Yeah, tortoise.
I still... See, that's another game I still don't have yet.
EDF, Insect Armageddon?
Yeah, the new one, I don't have it.
I play quite a bit with Mark. It's not, I guess, as funny. Like, I guess they took a more kind of serious tone.
What? Why would they do that?
I don't know. But they still have a ton of weapons and crazy things to do. Like,
is it better? Like, gameplay, is it better?
That's debatable. Like, you can customize, you can basically play it any way you want now. So there's not as many restrictions to kind of master. Like, you can just, like, oh, well, there's a ton of, you know, fast-moving enemies. I guess I'll just go with the faster guy and just dodge them and snipe from afar. Or, oh, there's like the slow, lumbering giant things. I'll just use my tank and take them out really quick. I guess it's a lot easier because you don't have to rely on glitches or other things, which I liked about the first one. By the way, getting 1,000 out of 1,000 on that ain't no walk in the park.
I still don't have it.
Getting it on a
I'm about halfway through Hardest, and I'm only about like maybe a third of the way through Inferno. But I've only played it by myself. I've never played it co-op. I'm sure that would make it easier.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, I've played it co-op, but not, you know, to finish it. Like a friend would be like, "What's this?" and we play a couple levels on easy or something. Yeah.
Bugs.
Yeah, that's about the extent.
Oh, what's up with the spiders? Oh, no. Fuck this game.
Yeah, that was about it. Well, it was taller. So. Where's the Madden? Where's our Call of Duty?
Really? Did you get that a lot?
Yeah, all the time.
I honestly prefer, like, if I had to pick a sports game outside of skateboarding, if you consider it a sport, I'd probably pick, like, the NBA games. At least they're crazy. Like, I mean, like, NBA Jam had a reputation for being nuts.
Well, yeah, but that was NBA Jam.
True, but I mean, like, I know there's, like, crazy hidden unlockables and stuff, and I actually, like, when it comes down to sports, I like basketball over football.
I don't like basketball. Like, football is by far my favorite sport.
Well, that's because you're a cheesehead.
I am from Wisconsin.
Yeah, but baseball, like every game I've been to, I've been disappointed. When you have a baseball team like the Royals.
Yeah, I've been to a few Royals games. It's no fun.
You just show up and you're like, I'm hot. I want something to drink.
They basically pay you to go there. Like,
yeah.
Tickets are a penny. We give you free
Bring in
food.
a Coke can.
We give you $10 worth of food for free.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't even want to drive all the way over there.
This justifies the taxpayers' money being spent on this shitty stadium.
Oh, you can make that jump. I was skeptical. Dude, that guy just Oh, I uppercutted him. I thought he just murdered me. His riot shield. It's a pro secondary weapon choice. Or is that primary? That's a primary weapon. Never mind. Good old tank class in Modern Warfare 2.
You can't shoot diagonally with a pistol.
Nope.
Oh boy.
Ooh, that was good. Still invincible in that. I like how these things poop out bombs. Reminds me of Rocket Knight Adventures.
So, Colton's enrollment was today. And I was like kind of teasing him about like enrollment because he had his picture today and he just got his haircut.
Yeah.
And like
Getting my haircut tomorrow.
He's just going into the 7th grade, and I was like, Colton, like, because he's getting his pictures taken. I was like, Colton, put on this Pokemon shirt.
No.
You've got enrollment pictures today.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I don't want to put on the Pokemon shirt. I was like, do you still like Pokemon? He's like, well, yeah. And I was like, well, then why don't you want to wear the Pokemon shirt? He's like, because people are gonna make fun of me. I was like, what? I was like, Colton, if you don't put on this Pokemon shirt, then you can go in your room and throw away all your Pokemon stuff. And he goes, no, I like my Pokemon stuff. And I was like, then why have a problem wearing this shirt? He goes, I just don't want to wear the shirt, okay? I want to keep my Pokemon stuff, but I just don't want to wear the shirt. I was like, do you want me to throw the shirt away? He's like, no, I kind of like the shirt. I was like, then why don't you want to wear it to enrollment? He goes, because I don't want to get my picture taken in that shirt. This went on for about a half hour till I got tired of it. And then he realized I was just joking. But, I don't know, I was like, Colton, you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite, Colton. You like Pokemon, but won't wear the shirt. Yeah.
It's Raven.
Oh yeah, Vulcan.
Yeah.
This guy's in like all of them.
Run, Forrest. Is that what he said? Dude,
whip.
Dude, I'm gonna die. I'm almost out of continuous.
What I do is I just spam them with bombs.
Yeah. You have 3 credits left?
Mm-hmm.
I have 0. Where do you get all your credits?
For being awesome.
Rocket launcher.
Launcher.
Yeah, rocket launcher. How'd you not die from that?
I don't know. I just like messing around these games. They're fun.
This game is fun. It's a good game.
It's
amazing this game was like, from like 92 or whatever, whenever, Sega.
Yeah, I mean, it was really cutting edge for the, I guess, 16-bit era. I don't know if you consider this 32. It's not 32,
I don't think it was, yeah. It's just awesome.
But it has great sound and design, like, the weapons. One of the things I like about the weapons is, like, when you have a shotgun, it's just not a different, like, it's not like just a spreader shot of the same pixel.
Right, it looks way different.
It's just like a big blast, and, like, people's faces come off and everything. And, like, in one of the Metal Slugs, like, if you ate, like, a big giant turkey or whatever,
you turned into a
fat guy, and your stomach would
explode. My favorite was
explode.
the zombie, though. Like, the zombie barf out that huge laser of blood or whatever.
Yeah.
I still is my favorite. Oh, I died. I just disappeared. Oh, I got game over.
Hit start.
I'm out of start.
I gotta play by myself.
Yep.
Again.
With your 3 credits. You think you could lend me one?
I'm just gonna waste all my shells.
Yeah, this game is very impressive for its day. It's still a lot of fun, which is, I mean, a lot of games back in the day were fun then, but aren't anymore.
I don't know.
I mean, there are a lot of fun ones
I
still,
feel,
but
I feel nostalgia doesn't really come into play whenever I judge a game anymore. I'll kind of judge it by the same standard, like how much time I actually put into playing it, or do I want to pick up and play it again? Like, it's as simple as that. I mean, it's not, oh, this game has great graphics, it's influenced me to play it again. I play this game because it's fun.
Right.
I want to play it.
Well, there are lots of games that just aren't fun anymore, though.
Yeah. It makes me feel weird. Like, yeah, think about the new Smurfs movie coming out. I mean, like, say what you will on how, like, much of a cash cow it is, but at the same time, like, I wonder how the Rotten Tomatoes critics are judging it. Like, I mean, like, are they judging it because, okay, there was the source material and they had Smurfs before it? Or, I mean, like, they're not... I guess, like, if this was your kid's, like, first animated movie, they're going to think it's awesome regardless. I mean, I guess that kind of excuses popcorn flicks. The same could be said about, like, generic first-person shooter or something. Like, even though, like, it's something we've played a billion times over, like, do reviewers take that in mind with all their experience of playing other games, or do they judge it as a standalone experience, is what I wonder.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think
most reviews, they compare it to other games in the genre.
Yeah, so I mean...
So, like, it's not as good as this game, and that's the whole review.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what they leave out is, like, what does this game do originally, or what, you know, I guess, there again, it's like, what sets this apart or anything like that, but I mean, like, at this day and time, like, will reviews even matter in the future? Will people even care?
I don't.
I honestly don't care,
like, I don't,
for too many reviews, but I do like to hear, like, if I've played through a game and stuff, and I'm not sure how I feel on it, or if I feel like I'd be too unfair on, you know, liking it or something, or not liking it, or maybe I didn't understand it or something, like, I go to reviews to say, like, hey, some people shared, the same feelings I had on it, you know? And that's it. I mean, I guess I just go for validation of, hey, we have the same taste, or that's usually what it comes down to. But, like, I don't like reading reviews before I've actually played a game.
No. Because, like, they're not, like, I can't judge how I'm going to feel about a game based on some random guy I don't know, how they felt about it. Cause
that's what I went into with Duke Nukem. I was on the, like, I wanted to play it probably when I was, like, 11 or 12, like, when I heard about it. Like, Duke Nukem Forever, I was like, alright, that'll be cool, because, you know, I rented, I guess, all of them. I never went out and bought them.
Was it Time to Kill?
Yeah.
I thought it was my favorite one back in the day.
I like just 0 Hour Total Meltdown, or whatever they call it. Yeah, Total Meltdown.
Well, I had a PlayStation.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, there was one weird one for the 64 also. I didn't play a whole bunch of 3D back in the day. I did play the original Duke Nukem games on my computer. I had this disc that had all 3 of them on there.
Okay, I was just testing out buttons. I don't understand why I have 3 credits and you don't have any. I was wondering, I wonder if there was like a coin button or something.
Oh. I think you just got more points than me. No, you're right, you're right, I guess.
Okay.
Anyway, but I had this disc that had all the old Duke Nukems on, like the side-scrolling shooters.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah.
Lots of fun. See,
He's
the thing,
old guy.
But back to my original point, like, I was semi-excited for Duke Nukem Forever just because of the legacy.
That's like, what's her name?
And all the, like, internet memes and, like, you know, just all the funny stuff that had come out of it. I had no, like, I guess, expectations that this is going to be the best first-person shooter I've ever played.
Definitely not.
Like, you don't, even, like, with any first-person shooter I play, I don't even hold it to that standard. Like, I'm like, you know, I just want a good story. I guess the narrative is the only thing I really pay attention to.
There's like no story.
I know. Like, I pay attention to the narrative, or like, does this have new guns? Does this have new mechanics? Like, you know, and I just play it, and then, you know, sometimes I just want to zombie out, veg out.
Yeah.
And Duke Nukem was one of those games.
Right.
The worst part about it, though, was the only times you really vegged out were, like, during the loading screens. Like,
the loading screens on the 360 version that I have are so long.
On the PS3, even after you install, like, the pre-data.
Yeah, it was still long.
It's super long.
Apparently the PC version, the loading times are like nothing, and the graphics are like way better.
Graphics to me, it didn't matter.
Still, if it's the same game, you'd like to play the better version.
It's still a corny, turdy little game, no matter what, like how you dress it. And it did what it set out to do. Like, I didn't find it offensive as most people. Like, I mean, like,
pretty funny.
Slapping the titties on the wall, do what you will. It's just gross out humor by any other respect. You know, Prey did some anus walls, you know. Silent Hill Homecoming had, like, vagina walls. Like, it's not a big deal. It's just an artist's interpretation of humor. Anyway, game over.
Metal Slug, fun game.
Great game.
Review.
Wonderful review. We give the best reviews.
We say, yep, that was a game we just played.
That was a game, and that was us playing it. You can review us playing the game.
Yes.